children being seen and not heard.
They're just having fun, George.
I can't think in all this chaos.
Welcome to the rather unusual house of the Darling family, where Nana, the nanny, who, as you can see, is actually a dog, is beginning the usual bedtime routine in the nursery. A few nights ago, her routine had been interrupted when she sensed a strange presence. She had sought out the intruder, but had only managed to capture his shadow. Since then, she had been on high alert.
What have you lost now, George? We're going to be late.
My cufflinks. I don't suppose they've been magically turned into two golden dolphins and swam across the sea.
That's a really inventive idea, George.
Well, I think... Oh! Look at my trousers. They're covered in dog hair. I'm so hairy that people on the street would probably start calling me Rover and throwing me dog bones. Nana, come here now. I'm not surprised you're completely bald. The amount of hair you transferred to me. Lisa, take this molting menace out of here.
Come on, Nana.
I need to go and shave my trousers.
Oh, George, dear, let me help you. Good night, children. Sleep well. Here are your cufflinks. The little imps have scuttled out of sight.
Hey, Tink, that man was really grumpy. He reminded me of Captain Hook.
Poor Nana. That was so unfair, Father. She worked so hard. I even heard Mother say that Nana had captured Peter Pan's shadow the other night.
So it is your Tink.
I wish Mother would tell us another bedtime story about Peter Pan. Is he real, Wendy? We've never seen him. I know, but sometimes you just know something's real. Now, time to sleep.
But we want to play.
You can play all you want in your dreams. I'm rather tired too. Perhaps I'll have a little nap and then go and check on Nana.
Come on, Tink. We need to search quickly.
Here it is. Peter, look, it's been ironed and hung up, although it's a bit hairy. Now, let's go.
No, wait. I need to reattach it.
But despite his best efforts, the shadow would just not cooperate.
Ugh. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Oh, Peter Pan! Is it you? Is it really you?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
It is you, you're really here.
Oh my goodness, you're so observant.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Peter Pan, at your service. Without my shadow, though, it won't go back on. I've tried everything.
Wendy, Moira, Angela, darling, it's your service. So, Nana really did trap your shadow.
Wendy, Mora, Angela, darling. Who needs a name that long? I wouldn't like to have to sew the labels to your clothes.
Hey, that's it. I can sew your shadow back on. I bet that'll work. You just sit here while I get my box of tricks.
And Wendy, as always, was as good as her word.
There, all done.
Thank you, Wendy. Hey, let me give you something.
An acorn necklace. Thank you, Peter.
There, Tink. Good as new.
Amazing. Can we go back to Neverland now?
Good idea. How about it, Wendy? You could come too and be our mother.
What? Whose mother?
Mine and the lost girl's mother.
The Lost Girls? Who are they?
Come with us and find out.
I'm not sure I want to be anybody's mother.
You won't know until you try. Aren't you game for an adventure?
Always.
So come on then.
But how will we get there?
We'll fly, of course.
But I can't fly.
I'll teach you. It's easy.
Oh, this is too exciting. I must wake Michael and John. Can they come too?
Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse.
Boys, wake up. Peter Pan is here and he's going to teach us how to fly.
Are we in a dream, Wendy? Pinch me, Michael, and we'll find out. Ow! You didn't need to be that enthusiastic.
All right, everyone. Think really happy thoughts and imagine yourself floating up, up, up.
Peter, it's not working.
What a shame. We'll just have to go without you then. Bye.
Wait, Tink, I nearly forgot. Fairy dust.
I think it's beginning to work. Ooh.
Everyone, think really happy thoughts and don't look down. Just close your eyes and focus on one thing. Open your mind to wonderful some things. Think of a world that's way beyond your dreams. Picture a happy place and don't lose it. Let your imagination run through it, lifting you off the ground beneath your feet. Come follow me.
We'll fly with the stars. We'll dance with the moon. A million miles of wonder. A neverland to be discovered.
Neverland, here we come.
Neverland, where minds roam unchecked and mischievous stories roam free. If you look closely enough, you may be able to spot some wild warriors, with Tiger Lily, the chief's daughter, whose cheeks glow with the pride of her ancestors and whose wit is so sharp you can practically see it glimmer in the moonlight.
By the spirit of Clattersnap, the great thunderbird, we will slide through the forest and take out the pirates, one by one by one by one.
One by one by one by one.
Come on, warriors, let's hunt them down.
We will follow you to the end of our islands, our princess.
And off they slither, like a giant, hungry snake, silent and deadly, benevolent, with a page is never blank. There are always more intriguing creatures crawling out from under every rock.
Yo ho ho, yo ho ho, it's a pirate's life for me. Lou rolls and limpets, those pesky wild warriors are nearby. I can feel it in my hook.
There is definitely something fishy going on.
I can smell it.
Isn't that because you have a sardine in your pocket?
Oh yeah, I brought that just in case I got a bit peckish.
Stick together, boys. Colas is at the ready.
Wait, Smee, mind what you're doing with that?
I don't think you should talk to your first mate like that.
Thanks to you, I already got a perforated bottom, and you just done it again, Mr. Smee.
Lads, save it for those scurvy warriors. We'll need every man jack of us to see them off.
Split my infinitives. This is no time to fight amongst ourselves. Get in line or you'll feel my hook in your gizzards.
Yo ho, lads, let's sneak up and take them by surprise.
Keep your eyes peeled, me hearties, or I'll peel them for you. With this nifty peel attachment I had made for my hook.
Captain James Hook, Peter Pan's arch enemy. He has Peter to thank for his hook, as was Peter who chopped it off and fed it to a very hungry crocodile. Luckily for Hook, the crocodile also ate a long clock, so whenever he hears it, he is warned that the croc is nearby, and that really shivers his timbers. It sounds just like... that.
Tick-tock, there comes Croc. His eyes are small, but his appetite's not. His fork at the ready, his dinner's in sight. You better be careful, Captain Hook, you're on the menu tonight. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Tick-tock, 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 here comes Croc. His eyes are small, but his appetite's not. With fork at the ready, his dinner's in sight. You better be careful, Captain Hook. You better be careful, Captain Hook. You better be careful, Captain Hook. You're on the menu tonight. Tick-tock.
I think we lost the wolves and the pirates. I wish Peter were here. I get scared when he's away.
Cowdy, custard. Curly's a cowdy custard.
Stop it, you don't even know what a custard is. Stop arguing. Let's play. Nibs, you're it. Quick, girls, quick. There's a bird chasing Peter and he wants us to kill it. It's a Wendy bird. I heard of Wendy bird. They are fierce.
Bows and arrows, everyone.
There it is.
Got it.
3 cheers for Toodles. Hip, hip, hoo. That doesn't look like a bird. It got no feathers.
It It looks like a lady.
And Tootles has killed her. I bet Peter brought her here to look after us, and now...
Hey girls, good news. I have brought a mother for you. What is it? What's the matter?
Wendy! Oh no!
It was me, Peter. I killed her.
It could have been any one of us. But it was actually Tootles.
That's true.
But why were you shooting at her?
Tinkerbell told us she was a bird and that you wanted us to kill it.
Tinkerbell.
What?
You're banished forever.
No, you can't do that. I'm a fairy.
Well, for a week then.
Peter, Wendy's not dead. She's still breathing.
Look at this, the acorn necklace that I gave her. It saved her.
How can she be our mother?
First, I think we should build her a house for her to live in.
What shall we build her out of, Peter?
Maybe she could tell us what type of house she would like to live in.
I wish I had a pretty house, the smallest ever seen, with funny little walls and dainty windows. I wish I had a little house just big enough for me, the kind you find in fairy tales and dreams. We'll build you a house that is all you could want. We'll build you a house of your dreams. We'll do what we can with the things we have found. This Wendy house is a place for us to make believe. Of course, I'll need a lovely door to welcome people in, with roses all around in pink and yellow. And then I think I'd like to have a roof of mossy green, the kind you find in fairy tales and dreams. We'll build you a house that is all you could want. We'll build you a house of your dreams. We'll do what we can with the things we have found. This Wendy house is a place for us to make believe. You've built me such a pretty house, the smallest ever seen, with funny little walls and dainty windows. And now I have a little house just big enough for me, the kind you find in fairy tales and dreams. We built you a house that is all you could want. We built you a house of your dreams. We've done what we can with the things we have found. This Wendy house is a place for us to make. This Wendy house is a place for us to make. This Wendy house is a place for us to make believe. How exciting! I'm going to call it my Wendy house as I designed it myself. What's that?
Oh, just some pirates out in the lagoon.
Pirates, yes.
Over on the Jolly Roger, Captain Hook is in a rather melancholy frame of mind, haunted, as always, by the very existence of Peter Pan.
I've just popped a batch of your favorites in the oven, Captain. Crab's going to the hint of cease. Oh dear, you don't look so happy, Captain. Have you been thinking about Peter Pan again?
Peter Pan, that stupid boy with a pesky, pisky, pexy, pixie for a friend. I, Captain Hook, am the Lord of Neverland. When I get hold of Peter Pan, I'll let him feel the steel. He'll get a closer shave than he's ever had.
Begging your pardon, Captain, but he's just a kid. In fact, that's the whole point of him. I don't think he shaves at all.
Mr. Smee, you astound me.
Ah, thank you, Captain.
I didn't think anything could be sillier than a wonky carrot, but you are. I will pay Peter Pan back for what he did to me, cutting off my hand and feeding it to that tick-tock croc. Now that he's had a taste of me, he wants the rest of me.
You could take it as a kind of compliment, Captain.
Blazing barnacles, man. I need a plan to capture Peter Pan and his wimpy lost girls. We are pirates, plundering, powerful.
Pongy?
Predatory pirates. They should be no match for us, those silly, simpering
Sausages?
simpletons. Who are we?
Is that individually or as a group, Captain?
Mr. Smee, I didn't think you could sing any lower into my estimation, but you have. You've done it again, Mr. Smee.
I do try my best, Captain.
We're better than those pathetic lost girls, aren't we, lads?
Aye, aye, Captain.
They're nothing. Nobodies.
No.
Non-entities.
Ooh.
Who are we?
The pirates of the sea.
Who are we?
The pirates of the sea. The pirates of the sea.
We're mean. We're strong. We're tough. We're made of nasty stuff. It's what we do. We're brave. We're bad. We're fierce. We haven't shaved for years. The pirate crew. Never underestimate the methods we can demonstrate to conquer and eliminate them one by one. We'll string them up, we'll cut them down, they'll walk the plank, we'll watch them drown. We won't give up, we won't give in till everybody knows that we're the most outrageous pirates of the sea. We fight, we grunt, we spit. We're rather proud of it. It's what we do. We climb, we scrub, we cook. We're never off the hook. The pirate crew. Never underestimate the methods we can demonstrate to conquer and eliminate them one by one. We'll string them up, we'll cut them down, they'll walk the plank, we'll watch them drown. We won't give up, we won't give in till everybody knows that we're the most outrageous, so audacious. You can tame us, try and chain us, we're the famous pirates of the sea. Batten down, me hatches, you're a crew to be proud of.
Captain, look who we found climbing onto the ship.
Well, if it isn't our wonderfully wild princess. On a mission to feed you to Mr. Croc, no doubt. And here I am, and I seem to be totally undigested. Mission not accomplished then. But this could be a timely thing to happen. I think I have it, Smee.
Well, don't give it to me, Captain. I have a rather delicate constitution. For a pirate.
I mean, I have a plan, Smee.
You and Starkey will take our little princess down to Maruna's Rock and tie her up. If Peter Pan hears about it, he'll try rescuing her, fancy himself the hero, but we'll be waiting to take him by surprise. And if he doesn't come, we can just simply enjoy watching her slowly disappear beneath the water. It's win-win, really.
I will honor to die. No, I will die with honor.
Take her away, I'll follow on. Have a splashing time. Toodaloo.
Yes, it's always a good idea to go to the loo before a trip, especially on water.
Smee! Smee! Where are you? Haven't I told you never to leave the oven unattended? You have gone and done it again! You and your crab's coats nearly burned down my galley! Smee? Smee?
As chance would have it, this happens to be around the same time that Peter's decided to take Wendy and the Lost Girls to go catch a mermaid.
Oh, I did so want to catch a mermaid.
It is really difficult. You have to be careful that they don't try and drown you.
Look at their shimmering scales. They're so beautiful.
I never noticed.
Why has this rock got a post in it?
It's Maruna's rock. And if you tighten up to that post,
Very tightly so they can't get away, no matter how hard they try.
and then the water rises higher and higher and higher.
They drown!
Ooh!
Rochelle, have you seen that plain girl Peter's brought to the island?
She really loves the tone, Michelle. No shimmer bombshell. And absolutely no shine, seashell. None at all. She should look at us and watch and learn.
Look at me, look at us, we live a life of glamour. Every one of us a beauty queen. Take a seat, be impressed, we got the razzle dazzle. We're anything that anybody wants to be. We're gorgeous, we're flawless. Our fans all adore us. It's just elegant, intelligent. So darling, the spotlight is here. With hair like Rapunzel, no wonder we're full of ourselves. Focus runners like no others. That's why everybody loves us. Look at me, look at us, we live a life of glamour. Every one of us a beauty queen. Take a seat, be impressed, we got the razzle dazzle. We're everything that anybody wants to be. Everything that anybody wants to be. Oh my goodness, for creatures who live in the depths, they are so shallow.
Suddenly, there is a cold shiver across the lagoon, which sends the mermaids down to their coral recesses. The sun has not come, the moon has not gone, and there is a sense of evil lurking across the lagoon. Suddenly, a familiar chant is heard. Yo ho ho! Yo ho ho! It's the pirate's life for me! The life for me! Here, lass, let's get onto the rock and we can lie in wait for Peter Pan. Come on, Missy, let's just tie you to the post so you can't swim away. And don't forget to blow bubbles. The mermaids love to chase them, you know.
Those scoundrels. They've got Tiger Lily.
Be careful, Peter. They look like dangerous men.
Dangerous, huh? Well, I have an idea. Ahoy there, me hearties.
It's the captain. He must be swimming out to us.
We tied up the princess nice and tight, Captain.
Untie her, you scurvies. Let her go.
What, Captain?
Blazing barnacles, you dare question me? I'll have my hook in you.
Best do as he says.
Ahoy there! Where is she then? Not drowned already? I hope I haven't missed the fun.
We let her go, Captain.
Just like you said. Blazing barnacles, I said no such thing.
You did, Captain.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
That's clever, Captain. You said that with moving your lips.
It wasn't me, you fool.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Pan! You're done for this time, Pan.
Did somebody say just eat?
I'm coming for you, Peter Pan. I'll find your hideout and I'll get you. Ah!
Peter, come on. You need to get off this rock before the water comes right up. Get off me! You may have lovely hair, but I bet you can't do that with your scaly tail.
After Peter's heroic rescue of Tiger Lily from the evil clutches of the pirates, the wild warriors swear to protect Peter and the lost girls forever from the dastardly crew. As the disgruntled Wendy and Tinkerbell look on jealously as Tiger Lily and the wild warriors conduct a special ceremony for Peter and swear loyalty to him.
Thank you. I thank you all.
We present our great leader with the headdress worthy of his feet. It's made out of feathers of the Salamanca bird. The rarest bird on the island. And precious stone mine from mountain of great high.
Ooh.
Magnificent one, your assets will always be bravery. And your cunning.
But take these ancient weapons only known to the wild warriors. These weapons well.
And now, let our great leader be honored throughout the land.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Thank you. It was my greatest honor to rescue Tiger Lily, and I will try and be worthy of her respect.
I'm sure I don't know what all the fuss is about, and what sort of a warrior princess needs rescuing. Anyway, I have books to read. I don't have time for all this silliness. Girls, come on, it's time for bed.
Yeah, Wendy, don't spoil the fun.
Girls, home. You'll never grow up big and strong if you don't get enough sleep.
Then just don't grow up at all.
Well, I'm going home. If you don't come now, there'll be no story.
Peter, Peter.
Not now. I'm busy, Tink. Don't you remember? You were banished. Besides, from what you did to Wendy, nearly getting her killed. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Finally, as the celebrations draw to an end, and the great leader takes new possessions back to Hangman's Tree. But as is the way in Neverland, as one chapter is closing, another will be opening close by. So we see pirate cutlasses drawn, once again prowling the island in search for Peter's hideout.
Banished, huh? Banished indeed. Just because of that prissy little madam. How could Peter take her side? It's just not fair. Acting like she's the queen of Hangman's Tree, just being their mother. Some days, I'll show her.
So Hangman's Tree, is it? That's where the little hidey hole is. Splice me main branch. Quickly, we better go tell Captain. 'Twill be sweet music to his ears.
would have been worried if I watched it. Good passage. They actually have like squidgy souls and everything. Yeah, no, because I normally get the feet in, clearly. These are on this.
Yeah, because my name is on there.
Inside Hangman Street, the girls are waiting for the great hunter to return, sack in hand. What beauty has he bagged tonight?
What's in the bag, Peter?
Oh, just the wolf who thought he might eat me. I had other ideas, of course.
What a beauty. That must have been quite a battle. Here, take some of my very own homemade tonic to renew your strength.
Can we have a story now? Make one up for us, Wendy.
You mean mother?
Story, story, story.
Oh, right. There was once a man.
I wish it had been a lady. I wish it had been a white rat.
Quiet. There was a lady as well. The man's name was Mr. Darling, and the lady's name was Mrs. Darling.
I knew them.
I think I knew them.
And what do you think they had?
White rats?
No. They had three children, and these children had a faithful nanny called Nana, who was a dog. One night, Mr. Darling put poor Nana out in the yard, and so the children flew away to Neverland, where the lost girls are.
I thought they did. I don't know how, but I thought they did.
Wendy, was one of the lost girls called Toodles?
Yes, she was.
Nibs, am I in a story? I am in a story.
When the parents came home from their evening out, all the beds were empty, all the children gone. Can you imagine those poor parents discovering their children had flown away? Oh, how worried they must have been. I can hardly bear to think about it.
How did we end up here? Nana, how did we end go back, Wendy?
You're not going to leave us, Wendy?
I think we must. Our parents must be so very sad.
We won't let you go.
Why don't you all come with us? I'm sure Mother and Father will be happy to adopt you.
Can we go, Peter?
If you want.
You all need your coats. Hurry up, Peter.
I'm not coming.
Not coming?
No.
Hurry up, Peter.
Peter's not coming.
But why, Peter?
I just always want to stay young and have fun.
Well then, goodbye, Peter. Here's the rest of the tonic. Don't forget to take it.
Don't worry, I won't.
Gotcha! Stop wiggling and squirming, worm. Come here, Missy. Ouch! That hurt. Fancy a nice little swim with the sharks?
At last, split my bananas. I have him at my mercy. So, the boy just wants to have fun, does he? Well, I'm sure that death will be an awfully big adventure for him. Now, James Hook, how will you dispatch him? No fair fight to the finish. Too much alliteration. Let me think. This is a moment to savor. Tinkerbell, can you check that they've gone off all right? Would you?
That would be my pleasure.
Let me take a little peek. Slice me onions, it's made for children, but I could just reach into that little bottle there. Aha! James Hook, you're a genius. I know what I'll do. I'll drop a little of the deadly poison I always carry with me into that glass. There'll be a moment of Peter Pan, ick, and then he'll die a lonely and unheroic death. Perfect! Now back to my ship to watch those children go from plank to plankton.
What was he doing here? Oh no, that's maybe why I couldn't find them. Peter, wake up, I couldn't find them.
So, where'd they go?
Well, I just saw Captain Hook outside here. Maybe he has something to do with it.
I bet he's kidnapped Wendy and the girls. I need all the strength I can get. My tonic. Where's my tonic?
No, Peter, don't drink it. It's red. Something's wrong.
I don't mind waiting. You're just jealous because Wendy made it for me.
No, Peter,
Oh, dear Tink, you drank it to save me. What am I going to do? She says if everyone believes in fairies, she could get well again. Do you believe in fairies? Please say you do.
Can you believe it's Come on, Tink. We need to go to the Jolly Roger. This time it's final. It's Hook or me.
Over on the Jolly Roger, whose name strikes fear into the hearts of men, Captain Hook and his gleeful crew are in a celebratory mood. They are anticipating planky pranks and jolly pirate japes. Mr. Smee has even baked his irresistible signature macaroons.
One, two, three. That teaches you to swipe one of Mr. Smee's macaroons without asking. Now you got plenty of drink to go with it.
What's next, Captain?
I think it's time for Johnny Plank to join us. Ah, Johnny Plank, it's a while since we've seen him. Go and fetch him, Mr. Smee. Bicarbonate of soda. This is a happy night. I'll go and check on those macaroons.
Do you need a hand with the Johnny Plank, Mr. Smee?
I think it's the captain who needs a hand.
Shh, you better not let him hear you say that.
I'm just trying to recall where he is. Oh, I know. He was lying around and I tripped over him, and I thought of how much more useful he would be as a shelf.
A what?
A shelf, somewhere to keep my stuff, like the Baker of the Week award. The captain gave me for my macaroons.
Yeah.
You are going to have to take it off him pretty quickly. Oh, if I must. Do you think the captain will notice that I painted him pink?
Pink? You painted Johnny Plank pink? You know the captain hates pink. Oh, Smee, you just gone and done it again.
You've done it again, Mr. Smee, Mr. Smee. You started the plans, can't you see, can't you see? Typical me. When things go up the creek, we always use you then. And just when we prepare them all to walk the plank. Good old Johnny Plank, noobs. You've done it again, Mr. Smee, Mr. Smee. You started the plans, can't you see, can't you see? That be me. I made a royal mess and things at that lagoon. But goodness me, you made the lightest macaroons. My signature dish. You've done it again, Mr. Smee, Mr. Smee. You started the plans, can't you see, can't you see? Typical me. You may not be the smartest on the seven seas, but nothing else can move us like your poetry. Yo ho ho, I'm a poet, you know. You've done it again, Mr. Smee, Mr. Smee. You scuttled the plans, can't you see, can't you see? That be me. As pirates go, you may not be the best at all, but everybody knows you're very lovable. Ah, don't make me blush. You've done it again, Mr. Smee, Mr. Smee. You scuttled the plans, can't you see, can't you see? Typical me. When I forget the time you cleaned the captain's gun, you nearly threw the lost of us to kingdom come. I didn't know it was loaded. Done it again, Mr. Smee, Mr. Smee. You scuppered the plans, can't you see, can't you see? That be me.
We'll just have to go and get him, and hope the captain's in a good enough mood not to throw you overboard.
Bring up the prisoners. Soon we'll be underway sailing the seven seas. I'll go charter course, put on my best apparel, and we shall have some entertainment before we set off. Sit them there so they can have a while to contemplate their fate. I will return shortly.
Yo ho ho.
Yo ho ho, you can walk the plank like this. On the way down, point your
he the day. No more pandemonium. I will be the undisputed king of Neverland.
Begging your pardon, Captain, but there seems to be some, tipping going around the ship. I thought you want to know.
The crocodile, of course. How could I forget the hungry crocodile? How could you let me forget about the crocodile? Call yourself a first mate. Just when I think everything's looking up, I find I've been surrounded by idiots all along.
What do you want to do with the captives, Captain?
The captives, of course. Quickly, make them walk the plank. Perhaps they will satisfy the fiendish croc's appetite and give us enough time to sail away into our next adventure. It must be my nerves. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Johnny Plank looks pink.
It's probably the sunset reflecting on him, sir.
Goodbye, world. Goodbye, sweet girls.
No time for all of that. Hurry along, little missy.
Little Missy, don't you little Missy me. I have learnt to fly, designed a house, made up my own recipe for tonic, fought off a mermaid, and made up some of the best stories ever. I'm no little Missy. I am strong. I am invincible. I am Wendy.
No splash, Captain. That's not right. Has anybody heard that old saying? It is no splash, best to be prepared.
Woggle me toggle, what are we, Boy Scouts? That infernal ticking, I can't concentrate.
Now, Captain, take a moment to breathe deeply. Just concentrate on the moment. Close your eyes and listen to the sounds around you.
Listen to the sounds. What am I doing? Smee, I can't hear it anymore. The ticking, it's stopped.
Because the clock needs winding up, just like you.
Pan, but you're...
Dead? Ooh, then you should be more scared of me because I might be a ghost.
Ah!
Ready, girls? Have it at 'em.
I'm off, Pan. I'll swim away and live to fight another day. He really does look very pink.
Oh dear, no splash!
Smee, help me. I've landed on the crocodile. Quick, Smee, throw him some macaroons.
Hang on, Captain, I'm coming! Launch the lifeboats, lads!
Tinkerbell sprinkles plenty of fairy dust. This will be a big ship to fly.
Where are we going, Peter?
To London, of course.
Picture a happy place and don't lose it. Let your imagination run through it, lifting you off the ground beneath your feet. Come follow me, we'll fly with the stars. We'll dance in the moon. A million miles of wonder, a neverland to be discovered. High in the clouds, we're lost in the view. We'll soar above forever, but whatever you do, just don't look down.
All right, everyone, let's change the flag from skull and bones to golden cockery. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Back at the Darling house, Nana, despite still being a hairy thing, has been allowed back into the nursery by a very guilty Mr. Darling.
If only I hadn't thrown you out in the kennel that night, Nana, you might have stopped Peter Pan tempting our children away to Neverland. If only I knew about him in the shadow. But for now, it is I who must live in the kennel as a sign of my regrets.
George, there's really no need.
I can't do things by halves. Mary, you know that, so the kennel will be until they come back home.
Let's leave a window open as always and try to get some sleep.
Oh look, they're in here, and it looks like they've been waiting for us.
Oh my goodness, is that Father in the kennel?
I think maybe we've come back just in time.
It's been fun meeting a real fairy, Tinkerbell. Look after Peter, won't you?
I will. Here, take this.
Thank you.
I thought I heard Wendy's voice. Must have been a dream.
Mother, we're home.
George, Nana, they're home. They're really home. At last, our little family back together.
Oh, Wendy, what about the lost girls?
Oh my goodness, I'd almost forgotten.
Lost girls? What lost girls?
From Neverland. Father, we said they could come and live with us.
You don't mind, do you? There are only 5 of them.
What do you think, Nana?
Okay, then let's invite them in.
And all in the moment, the darling house practically doubled, and the nursery is once again filled with dragons and castles and all the wonderful stuff of imagination.
Peter, isn't it? Peter Pan. Are you not staying, Peter?
Will you make me go to school, then work in an office?
Yes, that's all part of growing up.
Then I'll go back to Neverland.
Will you ever go back, Wendy?
I don't know, Mother, but something of Neverland will always be with me. Who knows? Now I've learnt to fly, I imagine I'll never forget how. Oops, sorry, Nana.
Can I please have a kennel back now?
Nana!
It's a good life sharing these moments together. It's a great night having you here by my side. It's a good life when you're surrounded by family.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! It's a good life sharing these moments together. It's a great night having you here by my side. It's a good life when you're surrounded by family. You got love, you got hope, you got everything you need. You got love, you got hope, you got everything you need. You got love, you got hope, you got everything you need.
It's been 12 months and we've all been stuck in homes, and it's great to see the students on stage. And can I say what dedicated professionals they were, so experienced, amazing actors and fantastic singers. Well done, students. The level of professionalism with the makeup and the costumes just keeps on getting better and better every year. I'd like to particularly thank the parents that have helped with all the makeup as well, so thank you, parents. The students, by taking part in this, have learnt skills that will keep them going for life. And they can't learn it in the classroom, they can't learn it on the sports field. They learn these things by taking part in productions, singing, dancing, and working with each other. And so I'm very proud that they've been able to do this, and I know that that is something that will last them for life. It's my great privilege to work with an incredibly dedicated team of teachers and staff. And it's difficult enough to put on a production, but to put it on in the middle of a pandemic adds extra burdens to the staff, and I know the students, and certainly the parents. So I congratulate everybody as well for their dedication, their hard work, and their tolerance on everything there. Particularly tonight as well, I'd like to thank a number of people. Our lighting crew, thank you for our lighting crew. Our sound technicians, which are absolutely amazing. We have our backstage crew, can they come out? As I said, the props and costumes are amazing. Our pirate band is also our production crew. They double up and do both, so thank you very much for that. Thank you, parents, for either coming or watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. Perhaps we've got time for an encore, Miss Wilkinson? I think so. And so one final encore, a safe journey home afterwards. Thank you, everybody.